Hey guys, Michael with Straight Up Fitness. I'm going to show you how to do a proper kettlebell swing. But before I do, a lot of times I get emails asking me, hey Michael, all those emails that you write, is that really true or do you just make that stuff up? Because if you're watching this video, it probably means that you got here by reading an email about me blowing my car engine up and then now I'm driving a Prius. I'm going to show you that it's real talk right here. Let me show you. David's about to head out, but we're right here. This is my beautiful Prius. Let me introduce you to Nancy, my Prius. This right here happened on Bloomfield, right next to Trader Joe's. I don't know what I hit, but I was driving and then all of a sudden, boom! It was like Terminator himself just crushed my car. I ran over a license plate, a crowbar, sea lion, alligator, I don't know what it is. But anyway, I just want to show you that because everything I put on my emails really happens. With that, I'm going to make the segue into the real subject of today, which is a kettlebell swing. I want to show you guys how to do a kettlebell swing. And I'm going to make this as short as possible, and I'm also going to make this in one take. I'm not going to edit this video at all, so everything that I say goes in. So here's what we're going to do. First off, a kettlebell swing, everybody makes, or a lot of people make a mistake when they do kettlebell swings. What they do is they come down way too low and they try to swing it up, and they really think it's about swinging it all the way up and moving it up and down. It's not about that. What it is, a kettlebell swing is nothing more than a violent motion where you do four things. And those four things are hinge, hike, root, and float. That's hinge, hike, root, float. And I know what you're thinking. It has nothing to do with root beer. What it has to do with is that you start off with a hinge. Now the hinge is where you start. A hinge is where you're standing up with proper form. And proper form, just so you know, is where your feet are a little bit wider than your hips, your stomach is tight, your knees are slightly bent, knees are not locked out. The only time you lock your knees out is on a pull-up, when your feet are off the ground. Knees are slightly bent, tuck your chin in a little bit, and chest up. This is proper form. Now a hinge is when all you do is just keep everything straight from your head to your hips, and you rotate through your hips, bringing your butt all the way back. Now as you do this, the weight is going to be transferred over a little bit towards your heels, but nothing changes from here to here. So am I keeping my stomach tight? I'm keeping my stomach tight, and I'm looking at the camera because I want to make sure you guys get this. But always just keep your head in line with your spine. Now as you do this, you're going to feel a tension build up in your hamstring and the back side of your legs. This right here is called a hinge. This right here, when you stick your butt out and then bringing it back up. Hinging all night long, right here. Boom, boom, right here. So what is it not? It's not bending your knees. It's not rounding your back. All it is just proper form. And then what you can do is grab your two fingers, put them in your hips right here, and then just push those hips back right here. Stretch those hamstrings out. Now your flexibility will determine how far you can go back. Real quick, I'm just going to tell you something real quick. Back when I lived in Holland, we had, when I went to high school, we would have English, so of course I was fluent in English. But there was this one guy, he would always say, Dietermine. And I just thought it was funny. So because he was so bad in English, he would say, it's time to Dietermine what we need to do. All right, so I'm not going to edit this video. So that's the first part, is hinge, hike, root, float. All right, camera guys tell me to go back. Can you see me? All right, so you hinge first, then you hike. Now hike, what I mean with that is that you push that kettlebell back like it's a football. You push it back. Now when you push it back, it's going to come back forward. The camera guy's phone is going, but we're just gonna keep rolling. We're gonna keep doing this video. What kind of ringtone is that? What is that, birds? What kind of ringtone is that? That's horrible. All right, so right here. So hinge, hike, root, float. Now you hike, so you're gonna hike the kettlebell. What was that? All right, so right here. All right, so the kettlebell. So the kettlebell, you're gonna hike the kettlebell back. Now, okay, the kettlebell is always hanging, right? Because the weight is below the handle. Now, if you push a kettlebell in a certain way, what's gonna happen? The kettlebell is gonna go, but then at a certain point, when you're hiking, at a certain point, your forearms are gonna hit your legs. They can't go any further. So what happens then is the kettlebell is gonna swing back, and then it's gonna swing to the front again. And when it swings to the front again, that's when you, third step, root. Hinge, hike, root for your home team. You go hinge, hike, and then root. And then root, all you do is just squeeze your butt together, bring your stomach tight, shoulder blades back, and what is that going to cause the kettlebell to do? Flow, because that's step number 4. So hinge, hike, root, flow. Let me just go ahead straight into a demonstration right here. You're gonna have the kettlebell, first off in slow motion, it's gonna be right here. Hinge, hike, it's gonna swing back. As it swings back, I'm gonna root. As it roots, the kettlebell is gonna come up. So it's a violent, explosive movement. I'm not really gonna bend my knees. Hinge, hike, root, flow. No, I'm not moving my arms at all. I mean, I'm not using my arms. I'm squeezing my butt hard. Bam, bam. Gun noises every single time you squeeze your butt. Big, massive swings, but it's all coming through my glutes and my legs. And because of this movement, because the kettlebell is coming out in front of you, it really works on your stomach as well. Not only that, as you can see, a little bit out of breath, but what do we all do nowadays? In office jobs, in our cars, we sit down, right? So when you're sitting down at your office and you're in front of a computer, what happens? Your shoulders are gonna round, your head comes forward. Now, if you don't fix that, you're gonna be walking around like this your whole entire life, or throughout the day. It's very hard to attract a partner in your life when you walk around like this. Instead, a kettlebell swing is gonna fix all that for you. It's gonna fix your entire posterior chain. It's gonna bring your shoulder blades back. It's gonna activate your butt, because most people have inactive butts. It's gonna activate your butt, shoulder blades back, it's gonna work on your stomach. It's gonna bring your chin back, so that when you walk around, you'll be walking around with a big chest, confident, like you're supposed to be walking around with proper form. So it's a good way to fix your form. Not only that, it's one of the best ways of doing cardio. When you do kettlebell swings for cardio, you'll be burning all kinds of fat. And when you burn all kinds of fat, you'll be feeling some type of way. And look, if you're watching this video and you came this far and you watched the whole entire thing, first off, I want to say thank you. I really appreciate it. That's you right there. But you know, we're so distracted nowadays, right? You're watching this video, you may have gotten something out of it, I hope you did, but now you're gonna go on and end this video and go somewhere else. Now my phone is ringing, hold on. Boom. Now you're gonna do something else. So, I wanna leave you with a way to remember everything I just said. I wanna leave you with a way to remember what is one of the best ways of doing cardio, which is a kettlebell swing. And the way I'm gonna do that is with a kettlebell song. Kettlebell song goes a little something like this. Swing, kettlebell, swing, kettlebell, swing. That's the kettlebell song. Goes very well together with the eggs and oatmeal song. Eggs and oatmeal song is the answer to what is the best breakfast in the world. Eggs and oatmeal. But the eggs and oatmeal song goes like this. Eggs and oatmeal. Eggs, eggs, and oatmeal, oatmeal. So it's eggs, oatmeal, eggs, eggs, oatmeal, oatmeal. Swing, kettlebell, swing, kettlebell, swing. Eggs and oatmeal. Eggs, eggs, and oatmeal, oatmeal. That is how I want you to remember it. So I hope it's ingrained in your head. And also there's 4 steps to a kettlebell swing. Hinge, hike, root, float. And then the process repeats itself. I hope this helped you out. I hope your kettlebell swings are going to be amazing. It's a rainy Friday today. It's 4:37 right now. If you're going out on the weekend, be careful of Bloomfield Avenue. You don't know what's on the road over there. Shoot, it's cold right now. This is the 90650. So I'm gonna speak on behalf of Long Beach, La Palma, Norwalk area. If you wanna get some food right now, You want to get something warm. There's not really anything in the area, I hate to say it. What I recommend, off the top of my head, go to Life Kitchen, L-Y-F-E, and ask for the kale chicken soup. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. All right, so that's that. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then just hit like, because I'm only going to post it on the Facebook Straight Up Fitness group. Yo, have an awesome day, have an awesome weekend. See you soon.